In the vast and mysterious sea of life, each of us navigates in search of something that gives meaning to our journey. Like the ancient heroes of Greek mythology, everyone faces their own challenges, overcomes their own monsters, and seeks their own Ithaca. On this path, we often find ourselves facing loneliness, a turbulent sea that can seem insurmountable. But just like the heroes of the past, we can find strength and guidance in Stoicism, a philosophy that, like the light of a lighthouse, illuminates the path to deeper and more meaningful relationships. In this modern odyssey, loneliness is not only the absence of company, but can also be an opportunity to discover the inner strength and hidden wisdom within us. In this video, we will explore how the philosophy of Stoicism and the heroic deeds of the ancient Greeks can teach us to combat loneliness and build a solid network of authentic friendships. Through the lessons of great figures like Hercules, Achilles, and Athena, we will learn how to transform loneliness into an opportunity for personal growth, how to build solid bridges of friendship, and how to navigate wisely the sea of human relationships. Let us then prepare to embark on this journey, armed with the wisdom of the ancients and the strength of Stoicism. Like the noble heroes of the past, we too can transform our challenges into opportunities to grow and develop relationships that enrich our lives. Let us follow in the footsteps of the heroes, learning their lessons of courage, wisdom, and friendship. Let's begin this journey towards a richer and more connected life, discovering how to combat loneliness and build a network of friendships that support and enrich our path. As Hercules, the demigod of legendary strength, faced his 12 labors, so we, in our everyday lives, can confront the challenge of overcoming shyness and loneliness. Hercules, despite his immense strength, faced enormous obstacles and, at times, the loneliness that accompanies great enterprises. This teaches us a fundamental Stoic lesson. Inner strength is as important as physical strength. On this journey to overcome our shyness, we can draw from the courage of Hercules. Stoic philosophy teaches us the importance of self-acceptance. As Hercules accepted his challenges as part of his destiny, so can we accept our nature, whether it is shy or introspective, as a starting point for our personal development. Overcoming shyness does not mean changing who we are, but rather learning to use our nature to our advantage, just as Hercules used his strength. In the modern world, this can mean finding ways to express our unique qualities and contribute to our communities in ways that suit our character. Whether it's participating in small discussion groups, initiating conversations on topics that we are passionate about, or offering help where our unique talents can shine, every step we take to connect with others is a step towards overcoming our shyness. Furthermore, Stoic philosophy encourages us to focus on the present, to act consciously and intentionally. When Hercules faced his labors, he was fully immersed in the moment, setting aside any fear or distraction. Similarly, when we interact with others, we can focus on the present moment, actively listening and participating in the conversation without being overwhelmed by anxious thoughts about the past or future. Finally, as Hercules found success not only in strength, but also in wisdom and strategy, so can we find creative and intelligent ways to connect with others, leveraging our unique strengths. Whether it's joining forces with others who share our interests or experimenting with new ways of socializing that suit our style, every step forward is a step towards building a solid network of meaningful friendships. On his return journey to Ithaca, Odysseus, the cunning hero of Greek mythology, faced countless challenges, often finding himself alone against the vast sea. But in this solitude, Odysseus not only found a way to survive but also to grow and learn. Just like him, we can transform our solitude into an opportunity to develop wisdom and inner strength. Stoic philosophy teaches us that solitude is not necessarily a bad thing, but can be fertile ground for self-reflection and self-improvement. In this private space, we can examine our thoughts and emotions, just as Odysseus reflected during his solitary journeys, learning to know himself and the world around him better. In solitude, we can also cultivate resilience. Odysseus, facing storms and monsters, became stronger and more skilled. Similarly, we can use moments of solitude to develop our inner strength, practicing stoic calm and patience, and preparing for future social interactions. Moreover, Odysseus demonstrated that even in solitude we can find ways to connect with others. Through his adventures, he created lasting bonds and learned the importance of friendship and loyalty. We can do the same, using solitary times to reflect on how we want to interact with others, planning how to build authentic and meaningful relationships. In conclusion, as Odysseus found his way home through ingenuity and willpower, we too can navigate through loneliness, using it as an opportunity to grow and prepare ourselves to build deeper connections with those around us. In the complex fabric of the relationships of the Olympian gods, trust played a crucial role. The alliances and friendships between the gods, such as those between Athena and Hercules, or between Hermes and Odysseus, were based on mutual trust. This teaches us a vital lesson. In building solid friendships, trust is fundamental. Stoicism urges us to cultivate trust starting with ourselves. Just as the gods had to first understand and accept their divine nature, so must we welcome and understand our true essence. This self-awareness forms the basis for genuine trust in ourselves, which in turn extends into our relationships. In building friendships, we must exercise discernment, just as the gods wisely chose their allies. This does not mean being suspicious, but rather seeking connections that reflect our values and ideals. In mythology, friendships between the gods were often based on shared virtues such as strength, wisdom, or ingenuity. Let's seek friends who share our Stoic virtues, those who reflect our pursuit of growth and moral integrity. Finally, just as the gods demonstrated their trust through acts of loyalty and support, so can we show trust in our friendships. Being reliable, supporting others in difficult times, and celebrating their successes are practical ways to strengthen trust and build lasting relationships. Through the example of the gods, we can learn to cultivate trust in our relationships, thus creating a fabric of deep and meaningful friendships, essential for our journey in life. In the epic battle of Troy, Achilles, the great warrior, demonstrated not only his strength in battle, but also intense empathy, especially in his bond with Patroclus. This bond emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding in relationships, essential qualities in modern life for building and maintaining strong friendships. Stoic philosophy teaches us that true social competence is based on a deep understanding of others' emotions, just as Achilles showed deep empathy for his companion. This includes active listening, sensitivity to others' needs, and the ability to communicate effectively and compassionately. Furthermore, Achilles teaches us the importance of authenticity in relationships. Even in the face of conflicts and challenges, he remained true to his values and feelings. Similarly, strive to be authentic in our interactions, honestly expressing thoughts and feelings and respecting those of others. Achilles, despite being an almost invincible hero, showed vulnerability. This reminds us that showing our vulnerable sides can strengthen connections with others, creating common ground for understanding and trust. Through the example of Achilles, we can learn the importance of empathy, authenticity, and vulnerability in relationships, key elements for building deep and lasting friendships. Theseus, known for his journey through the labyrinth, faced continuous transformations and challenges. His adventures symbolize the importance of adapting to changes in life, including the dynamics of friendships. As Theseus adapted his strategies to face the Minotaur, so can we adapt to changes in our relationships. Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace change as a natural part of existence. Instead of resisting or fearing transitions in friendships, we can embrace them as opportunities to grow and learn. Whether it's friends moving away or new encounters, every change brings the possibility of reflection and renewal. Theseus showed courage and determination in the face of the unknown, an approach we can emulate in our lives. In friendships, this means being open to new people and experiences while maintaining existing bonds with care and attention. In conclusion, the adventures of Theseus inspire us to navigate courageously and flexibly the constant flow of change in relationships, learning to adapt and thrive in every new phase of our social life. Perseus, a hero known for facing Medusa, represents the ability to balance responsibilities with personal relationships. As Perseus undertook his mission while maintaining ties with those he loved, we can learn to manage our life priorities, balancing commitments and relationships. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of balance and harmony in life. Facing responsibilities, both professional and personal, without neglecting relationships is crucial for overall well-being. Like Perseus, we can exercise wisdom in deciding where and how to invest our time and energy. Perseus's example teaches us that, despite commitments and challenges, it is possible to maintain significant connections with others. It's about finding a balance between giving and taking, work and leisure, ensuring that our relationships are not neglected due to other priorities. Reflecting on Perseus's deeds, we can find inspiration to navigate the often turbulent waters of life's priorities, finding a balance that allows us to cultivate and maintain rich and rewarding friendships. Chiron, the wise centaur, mentor to many heroes, symbolizes the importance of mental well-being. He teaches that caring for the mind is as essential as caring for the body, a vital lesson for maintaining healthy relationships. Stoic philosophy places great emphasis on mental health, considering it fundamental for harmonious social interactions. As Chiron guided his students through both physical and emotional challenges, so can we explore and manage our mental states to build deeper and more meaningful relationships. Inner balance and tranquility are Stoic goals that allow us to interact with others more authentically and compassionately. Through the practice of inner reflection and self-awareness, we can improve our ability to connect with others, creating bonds based on mutual understanding and respect. Taking a cue from Chiron, we can learn to value and care for our mental well-being, essential for navigating relationships with wisdom and balance. The Olympian gods, with their diverse personalities and spheres of influence, represent the richness that arises from diversity of interests and characters. This variety teaches us the importance of welcoming and valuing differences in our friendships. Stoicism guides us to accept and appreciate diversity, emphasizing that differences in interests and opinions are not obstacles, but opportunities for personal enrichment and mutual understanding. As the gods found harmony despite their divergences, so can we find common ground in our relationships, respecting and celebrating our uniqueness. Through the example of the gods, we can learn to cultivate friendships that value diversity and mutual growth, strengthening the fabric of our social networks and enriching our journey in life. Thank you for following our journey through Stoic lessons and Greek mythology. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to not miss our next videos. Share your thoughts in the comments and join us in this exploration of wisdom and adventure.